Hello students, welcome to Patalkalli English Academy and Panishankara English Academy. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ PUC ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಒಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ದ ಜಂಟಲ್ಮನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಜಂಗಲ್ ಈ ಲೆಸನ್ದಿಂದ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಂದು 30 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನಾನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೇನೆ. ಆ 30 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನು, ಅವುಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಜಂಟಲ್ಮನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಜಂಗಲ್ದಿಂದ PUC ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರ, 4 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರ, 2 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್, ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ. ಮುಂದಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. The Gentleman of the Jungle, Yumo cannot. Multiple choice questions and answers. Question number 1. In the late 19th century, which powers divided Africa among themselves? Options: A. Asian powers, B. European powers, C. American powers, D. African chiefs. Answer B. European powers. Question number 2. Why were the European powers able to divide Africa easily? Options: they had superior arms and African chiefs did not understand the treaties. B. The African chiefs invited them to rule. C. The lands were completely abandoned. D. The climate was favorable for trade. Answer option A. They had superior arms and because they were advanced in science and Africans were backward in science. Therefore, Africans didn't have pistols, guns, rifles. Yes, but European powers had this. They had superior arms and African chiefs did not understand the treaties that they were signed to, which were made by the European superiors to strengthen their authority. Question number 3. The fable reflects. Fable ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಲೆಸನ್ ಒಂದು ಫೇಬಲ್. ಇದು ಜಂಟಲ್ಮನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಜಂಗಲ್ ಫೇಬಲ್ ದೊಳಗ ನಾನ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೀಟೆಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇ ಟೆಲ್ ಎ ಮೊರಾಲಿಟಿ. The fable reflects the attitude of which specific people of Kenya? Options: A. Maasai, B. Zulu, C. Kikuyu, D. Yoruba. Answer: Kikuyu people of Kenya. Question number 4. Where was the man's little hut located? Options: A. In the middle of the desert, B. On the top of a mountain, C. By the side of a river, D. At the edge of the forest. Answer D. At the edge of the forest. Question number 5. What natural event caused the elephant to approach the man for help? A. Options: a wildfire, B. a heavy thunderstorm, C. an earthquake, D. a severe drought, paragala, famine. Answer B. a heavy thunderstorm. Question number 6. What did the elephant initially ask to put inside the man's hut? Options: A. his whole body, B. his luggage, C. his trunk, D. his hind legs, ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲು. Answer C. His trunk. Question number 7. What did the elephant do as soon as he put his trunk inside the hut? Option A. Pushed his head inside and flung the man out. Thanked the man and went away. C. Fell asleep peacefully with the man. D. Destroyed the roof of. Answer option A. Pushed his own head, elephant, inside and flung the man out in the torrential rain. Question number 8. What reason did the elephant give for throwing the man out into the rain? Options A. The man had a contagious disease. B. The man's skin was harder, so he could afford to remain in the rain. Okay. C. The elephant owned the land. D. The man had insulted the king of the jungle. Option B. The man's skin was harder, so he could afford to remain in the rain. Ninth question. Who was the king of the jungle who arrived roaring during the turmoil? Options A. The leopard. B. The lion. C. The rhinoceros. D. The buffalo. Answer B. The lion. 10th question. What official position did the elephant hold in the jungle kingdom? Options A. Chief Justice. B. High Minister. C. Secretary of State. D. Commander in Chief. Answer B. High Minister. Question number 11. What did the lion command his ministers to appoint to look into the matter? What? Yes. Options A. A military tribunal. B. A boundary commission. C. A commission of inquiry. D. A peace treaty council. Option C. A commission of inquiry. The elephant itself formed it. It was ordered by the king of the jungle, lion. 12th question. Who was appointed as the chairman of the commission of inquiry? Options A. Mr. Rhinoceros. B. Mr. Leopard. C. The retired Honorable Mr. Fox. D. Mr. Alligator. Chairman. Answer C. The retired Honorable Mr. Fox. 13th question. Which animal acted as the secretary to the commission? Options A. Mr. Buffalo. B. Mr. Leopard. C. Mr. Hyena. D. Mr. Fox. Right answer B. Mr. Leopard. 14th question. Why did the man protest against the personnel Sibbandi of the commission? Because all were animals and no one was from his side. Therefore, man did not tolerate it. He objected it. He opposed it. He protested it. Why did he protest? Options A. He wanted the elephant to be the chairman. B. There was no member included from his side. Okay, this is correct. C. The members were too young. No. He did not trust the lion. Option B. There was no member included from his side, from man's side. 15th question. What reason was given to the man for not including a human on the commission? Options A. Humans were too busy to attend. No. B. No one from his side was well enough educated to understand the jungle intricacy of the jungle. Right answer is C. Humans were considered enemies of jungle. No. D. The commission was full and had no empty seats. No. Options B. No one from his side was well enough educated to understand the intricacy of the jungle law. 16th question. The members of the commission claimed they were chosen by God to look after the interest of races less adequately endowed with what? into the teeth and claws. Options A. Land and water. B. Intelligence and wisdom. C. Teeth and claws. D. Wealth and property. Option C. Teeth and claws. 17th question. What did Mrs. Elephant to provide for the retired Honorable Mr. Elephant before he gave his evidence? That sapling. Options A bowl of fruit, no. A large umbrella, no. A sapling to brush his teeth, tusks, okay. D, a written script, no. Answer C, a sapling to brush his teeth. So, while brushing its tusks, the elephant entered the court of law. 18th, according to the elephant's evidence, why did he sit inside? Options A, to steal the man's belongings. No. B, to turn the undeveloped space to a more economic use. Correct. C, because the man forced him to enter. No. D, to hide from the king of the jungle. No. Answer B, to turn the undeveloped space to more economic use. 19th question. Which animal was called to support Mr. Elephant's evidence? Options A. Mr. Deer. B. Mr. Hyena. This word has not come in the lesson. C. Mr. Giraffe. No, it has not come. Mr. Zebra. No. The right option is Mr. B. B option is B. Mr. Hyena. 20th question. What did the commission do when the man began to give his own account of the dispute? He was not alone. They told that they had had sufficient enough about the case by elephant from all angles, and they were unbiased, they said. Option A, they listened to him patiently for hours. No. They cut him short and told him to confine himself to relevant issues. Maybe right. C, they clapped and praised his speech. No. Or D, they immediately put him in jail. No. They cut him short and told him to confine himself to relevant issues. B option is correct. 21st. What did the commission do before retiring to consider their decision? They enjoyed the party. Options A. They went for a long walk. No. They enjoyed a delicious meal at the expense of the elephant. Right answer. C. They listened to the man's family members. No. D. They asked the lion to decide. Option B. They enjoyed a delicious meal at the expense of the elephant to give their degree in favor of the elephant. This was a kind of driving to the Jungle Lords Commission members. 22nd. According to the Commission's verdict means judgment, the dispute arose due to the lack of knowledge of the man, they said. Options A, greed of the elephant. B, backwardness of the man's ideas. Okay. C, severe weather conditions. D, bad design of the hut. B option is right. Answer B, backwardness of man's ideas. He did not understand the importance of the expansion and the economic use of the space that the American powers know very well. And it was their philosophy. 23rd, what compromise he might build another hut. That's all, man. But that hut should be enjoyed by the elephant itself. It would become its owner. What compromise did the commission arrange for the man? Options A, the elephant must leave the hut immediately. No. The elephant would keep the hut and the man could build another one elsewhere. This option, this was the compromise the commission made. Man agreed to it because he did not want to expose himself to the teeth and claws of the animals. See, the man and the elephant must share the hut equally. No, D. The hut would be completely destroyed. Not at all. The B option is right. B option. The elephant would keep the hut and the man could build another one elsewhere. 24th question. Why did the man accept the commission's biased suggestion? Biased means prejudiced, opposite to unbiased. Options. He was genuinely happy with the verdict. No. He feared that refusal might expose him to the teeth and the claws of the members. Yes, this option is right. See, he did not need a hat anymore. No. D. The elephant paid him a lot of money. No. Option B. He feared that his refusal might expose him to the teeth and claws of the members. 25th. Which animal charged in with his horn? Lowered as soon as the man built rhinoceros, his second hut. Mr. Buffalo. B. Mr. Rhinoceros. Yes. C. Mr. Leopard. D. Mr. Alligator. Answer is B. Mr. Rhinoceros. 26th. What is the literal meaning of the KQ expression? Non-English word. Yes. Option. Peace is the most important thing in life. No, there is nothing that treads on the earth that cannot be trapped. Yes, this is correct. Or you can cheat people. You cannot cheat people always. See, might is right in the kingdom of jungle. No. D. Do not build a house near the forest. Option B. There is nothing that treads on the earth that cannot be trapped. 27th. What is the idiomatic meaning of the proverb used by man? This is the proverb. Continue to question this is, I think. There is nothing that treads on the earth that cannot be trapped. This is the statement, and this question is linked with that one. What is the idiomatic meaning of that proverb? That's a kind of proverb. The meaning is that always respect your elders. No, you can fool people for a time, but not forever. This is the right answer. C. A friend in need is a friend in need, not at all. D. The early bird catches the worm. No. The meaning of that proverb, which proverb? This proverb. This is a proverb. There is nothing that treads that cannot be trapped. The meaning of this proverb is you can fool people for a time, but not forever. Man was fooled for some time, but finally he won the race of cheating. He did not cheat actually, he defeated the cheats. Answer. You can fool people for a time, but not forever. 28. Where was Mr. Alligator basking? ಬಾಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೈನ ಬಿಸಿಲಿಗೆ ಕಾಯಿಸೋದು. ಈಗ ನದಿಯೊಳಗೆ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ದಂಡೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಉಸುಕಲ್ಲಿ ಬೀಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು? ಆನ್ ದ ರೂಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಲಿ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್ ಹಟ್. When all animals rushed into the man's final large hut. ಒಂದು ಎನಿಮಲ್ ಹೊರಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಐನಾ, it was in the shed because it could not get a space inside the hut. And at the same time, all the other animals were inside. And the alligator, it was lying on the roof of the newly built hut and it was basking to the heat of the sun. Where was the alligator basking? In the window. Option B, by the door. Option C, on the roof. This is correct. Option D, under the bed. Option C, on the roof. C, on the roof. 29th. How did man finally protect himself and get rid of all jungle lords? Get rid of loose. ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ದೂರಿಕ್ಕಿದ? By burning all those animals in the bigger and better hut. Option, he called a stronger army of humans. No. B, he set the large hut on fire. He set the hut on fire means he burned it and burned it to the ground with all animals inside. See, he poisoned their food. No, not at all. He signed a new treaty with the lion. Option B is correct. He set the large hut on fire and burned it to the ground with all the animals inside. Last question, 30th one. What was the man's concluding remark at the end of the story? Options, jungle law is only true law. No. Peace is costly, definitely. This option is right. Peace is costly, but it's worth the expense. C, never trust an elephant. No. D, might will always conquer right. No. Option B, peace is costly, but it's worth the expense. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, like, comment.